Shoppers in danger as bullets fly in the parking lot of the Independence Center Mall. One man was hit in the head, but incredibly, he is expected to be okay. Tonight, police are still looking for suspects. KCTV5's Betsy Webster has new details about the mall's curfew, but our team coverage begins with Emily RITTMAN, who's live outside the mall. Emily, walk us through what happened.
Ellen, even with an officer patrolling the Independence Center parking lot, police say people inside of two vehicles shot more than 30 times at each other around 2:15 this afternoon.
Many shoppers left the mall Monday to find crime scene tape surrounded their cars. Police carried car seats to families whose vehicles were damaged.
But it's still definitely really scary that it even happened while we were here, whether it be inside or outside.
Police found a man who was shot in the head inside one of the bullet-riddled vehicles they believe was involved in the shooting. He was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive.
That person, unbelievably, they are considered non-life-threatening injuries. He has been talking to us.
Police took several other people who were inside the same vehicle as the man who was shot into custody for questioning.
Very saddening.
Shoppers say those who choose to bring violence to the mall or outside of the mall potentially put families who are there to shop and employees in harm's way.
They ruin it for everyone.
Some of the rounds, they appear to be rifle rounds, and with a higher velocity and able to hit much further away, this could have been a lot worse. We checked area hospitals for others injured immediately.
And at last check, they said no other injuries had been reported to police. And around 9:15 tonight, police announced that they did find the black 300 Chrysler sedan that they had been searching for not far from the shooting scene, but it was unoccupied. Anyone with information can call 816-474-TIPS. Reporting live, Emily RITTMAN, KCTV5 News.
Thanks, Emily. Today's shooting is just the latest act now of disturbing violence at that mall. And KCTV5's Betsy Webster is live with more on what's being done to stop it. Betsy.
Well, Ellen, I was standing out here on the south side of the mall just 4 days ago for a shooting. That time it was a 16-year-old boy shot in the leg inside the mall at a Foot Locker store. Tonight, the management said that they are going to expand immediately their existing 3 p.m. weekend curfew for unaccompanied minors to 7 days a week. They said they're also planning to hire additional security. They got budget approval for that. Tonight at the regularly scheduled city council meeting in Independence, one of the city council members asked the police chief about this string of violence and what was being done. The chief said that he has been in contact with not just the local management team, but also with the out-of-town owner of the mall.
They want to make this work. We are going to have a formal meeting with them very soon.
I'm really mad at whoever is doing this.
That woman heard gunshots Thursday at 5 p.m. and ran for cover, helping a crying child separated from her family. She was upset about that and the potential impact on mall business. Her sentiment was shared by other loyal Independence Center shoppers who today saw crime tape here again.
That hurts the mall, and the next thing you know, it closes.
The shootings came following multiple fights on weekends when hundreds of teens roamed the mall. This one was on December 26th. The mall created a weekend 3 p.m. curfew for unaccompanied minors to try to curb this sort of thing. But police say the shooting Thursday seemed unconnected with that. The same today. There were no large groups involved, but it troubles them nonetheless.
We can do the best we can with what we're given. I think that includes increasing officers here, more police presence, but a lot of that starts at home.
Now, one of the other things he told me tonight about that Thursday shooting is that the 16-year-old boy who was shot was actually armed and firing a gun as well. Now, the chief tonight said that the weekend went smoothly in regards to not having any of those large groups of teens kind of roaming the mall, and he credited that in part to having more than a dozen officers working overtime to staff all of the entrances and check IDs. Whether they'll be able to do that now 7 days a week, we haven't heard yet. Live in Independence, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.
Yeah, it seems like a big job. Okay, Betsy, thank you.